Okay, now let's get back. Before we start, can you give me 1 minute? No,
Sure,
10 seconds.
sure.
Yeah, this one here is called nasal spray. Yeah,
Where?
yeah, here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
use it.
for
Okay, okay. Let's not talk about it. Uh, this is one of the problems that the evil spirit caused. Yeah, let's talk about it later. Okay, skim through a newspaper. Well, let me start first. If I have to read a newspaper, I will not skim through it because it's not good. I might not remember anything from it if I do so. Yeah, and I'm really interested in memorization. Yeah, so I have never skimmed through a newspaper before. Yeah,
even
yeah. When I read news, yeah, on the side, which I have just shown you, yeah, this side,
yeah.
yeah, I'll read it carefully. Yeah. But because I have learned English for, yeah, for 8 years, and you can say,
Well, some people have to skim through because they can read in straight. They often lose track where they are.
mm-hmm, try to find the main idea, right? Find the main idea in the article.
Đâu không kiểu như là của mấy người làm cái này tại vì người ta cứ đọc đi đọc lại một cái dòng thôi. Tại vì người ta không biết là mình đang ở dòng thứ hai hay dòng thứ nhất.
Well, that's funny.
That's
Oh,
me.
yeah, okay. By the way, there are many techniques that can improve your speed of reading. Yeah, you should try that. The people who invent these techniques, no, these techniques are invented by Tony Buzan. Yeah, so this person, he writes many
Right.
books about memories and speed of reading. I have one of his book. Okay. Uh, in my opinions. So I have a friend. This person. Let me show you. Yeah, I think that I somehow have showed you picture of him. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this the one on the here this one. So he's an analyst, anal, analyst. Okay. So
Okay.
mm, I don't know, I don't know exactly what his job is about, but is I think that he has to read the newspaper or online news, yeah, and many kind of materials in order to know where the price, the value of a stock increases or not, yeah, or decrease,
Okay.
yeah. So he might want to skim through a newspaper if he likes. Okay, that's his job. By the way, he can earn 14 million down a month. by just doing so. Okay. Uh, Electronics. Have you ever curled up with a book on the sofa?
Nope,
Why?
because I don't really read books.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Wait for me 1 second. Here. Okay. I'm gonna send a picture. Wait for me 1 second. Okay. Okay. So this is the picture of my bench. Yeah. Wooden chair. Yeah. Wooden
Yeah,
bench. Yeah. Okay. So when I read books, I don't usually curl up with a good book. I will curl up with a good book only when there's a sofa, a comfortable sofa in my house. But there isn't. Okay. So when I read
okay.
book, I put my book on a wooden table, and then I will sit on this chair and read. Yeah, and that's all. Oh,
Does it hurt when you sit on this chair like for a long time?
no, if you let your back, yeah, if you let your back lie on, um, oh, I don't know, keep your back, stick to this one, then it will
Yeah,
not hurt. But if you sit straight, yeah,
yeah.
it will hurt. But I rarely experience that kind of pain. Rarely, because I'm quite young, and thanks to medicine Buddha, yeah, I I have never experienced that problem before. Okay,
Okay.
if you want to avoid experiencing this pain, yeah, ask him. Yeah, he will help you. Okay, how about electronic books, e-books, electronic books?
Mm, never.
Yeah, my father, when he was alive, he knew
Yeah,
he knew a guy who is who was a pharmacist. Yeah, he knew a guy who was a pharmacist. Yeah,
yeah,
and that guy, yeah, is very rich. He has all kinds of electronics. Yeah, he is addicted to buying electronics. Yeah, electronics. Yeah. Okay, so because my father is a fortune teller and
yeah,
he helped that guy, he tell his fortune. Yeah, he tell the fortune of that guy. So that guy allowed my father to borrow his ebook. Yeah, and my father really loved it. Yeah, yeah, I know some people who are very interested in that electronics books. Uh, the main reason is because they love books, they love reading. Yeah, that's all. They have a strong passion for reading books. That's why many people many people want to possess a book and electronic books. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I don't think that we can use that book to read online news. We can't, for sure that we cannot use that yeah. This, yeah, Kindle. Do you know this? This is an electronic books, but it cannot be used to read online news. It doesn't function. It doesn't have function like an iPad, like a tablet. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If I have an electronics books, I will give it to other member in my family. I will not use it. I love books, but I love the paper-based books, not electronic books. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I love the environment and I want to protect forests from being cut down, yeah, I still want to buy paper books instead of electronic books. Okay.
Okay.
Are you tired of listening to me?
No.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
The first time I saw the electronic book, I thought that's a tablet with books on it. Yeah.
mhm.
So I thought it can like watch YouTube or something like that.
No, it can. You can only see two color in that ebooks, black and gray. Yeah, gray. You can only see these two color. You cannot. Well, yeah. There's almost no white color in that book. Yeah, the character is always in black, and the background, the color of the background is gray.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can look
Oh,
at
okay.
it right now. Yeah, yeah. This one. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, like this one. Wow. But by the way, I'm not really interested in. Yeah. After after looking at this, I suddenly changed my mind. Yeah, I want to have I want to have electronic books like this. By the way, so the book that I showed you, yeah, DC DC Marvel, yeah, book
Yeah.
is very big. It's bigger than an A4 paper. It's bigger than an A4 paper. Yeah, and it's weigh a lot. If you hold it, yeah, I think that it might take you some effort to hold it. Yeah. So in my opinion, I still prefer paper-based book because you know what? Some books are illustrative and helpfully illustrated. Some books are illustrative and helpfully illustrated. Okay. What I'm trying to tell you is that some books, there are drawings and paintings in the books. They're very beautiful, in my opinion. That's what make me. That's what makes me want to buy this book. Yeah. Let me show you something here. Yeah, we usually read this book, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love some this picture like this. So I think they are very cute. Yeah. And
This is a picture book or what?
no, no, picture books. No, not really. So there are some details about, yeah, there's some details and information in the book too. I will not buy a book that contain only picture and drawings. Yeah. However, there is one book that contain only drawing and pictures that I really, really want to have. Yeah, let me show you. Here, I really love this book. Let me show you. Wow, my computer is not running good. Wait for me 1 second.
I think it's because of Wi-Fi, not because of the computer.
Yeah, yeah. It's Wi-Fi. Hey, here,
Yeah.
here, 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 here. Yeah, yeah. That was a mistake. Yeah, I love this book, but it's very expensive.
How much is it?
About 2 million down. 2 million down.
2 triệu.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You can buy four books. Just yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. No, but I don't want to think about it. I'm saving money to buy a new computer so I can better play the video game that I show you. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I when I play that yeah, yeah, we can talk about that later. Yeah. Uh, where can why I cannot find it? Oh, wait for me 1 second. Here, that this one. Yeah. So this book, it contains only pictures, yeah, and drawing and painting and yeah. So yeah, I love it. I really love it just because yeah, you will receive a lot of benefits from drawing the pictures of Buddhas and Bodhisattva, yeah, making drawings of Buddha and Bodhisattva. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the point. By the way, do you know the book? Do you know the movie The Journey to the West? Do you know that?
mm, can you show me like a picture of it because I don't really know the names.
Mm-hmm.
I might know the characters.
Here, here. Um, wait for me 1 second. I need to find the name of that guy. Yeah, wait for me once. Here. Oh no, no. not that one. Sorry for making you wait. If you want to talk about books, then I am the right person. Yeah, here I used to. I have bought many books from this store. Yeah. Uh, wait for me 1 second. Okay, so oh, wait for me 1 second. Here. Uh, I'm looking. Um, I used to think about saving money to buy a book from this store. Yeah, so this store has a book that I really like. Oh, here this one. Okay, this book is very expensive. 2 million. 2 million. So it's about uh mm, so inside that book, there's
Yeah.
there's a there's a very beautiful painting. Yeah, here. Oh, I cannot find that. Oh, wait for me 1 second. Well, here. I know where it is now. Mm, mm, mm. I remember where it is now. Wait for me 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay, here. Here. Okay, so in that book, you will see this picture. I really love this picture. Okay, so you know this character, right? You probably have watched this movie before, right?
It look. I don't know.
Okay, Journey to the West.
I only know this guy.
No, that's Bodhisattva. You shouldn't call her guy. Yeah. Okay, so Journey to the West. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. This one. Have you watched it?
Wait. Ah, yeah. Tôn Ngộ
Yeah,
Không, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, why don't you like say it in Vietnamese?
Because I'm afraid that you don't know the Vietnamese name of that movie.
Oh.
Okay. It's enough. Yeah. Let's talk about. Um, there's some idea for you. If you want to make a sentence with these vocabularies, use this idea. Okay. This is I want to read aloud to my students Đăng. I want to read the book aloud to my student Đăng because it helped him improve his listening skill. Okay.
I'm deaf. I'm
Uh,
deaf.
yeah.
I'm deaf.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't believe you. I know you too well. Okay. You can use these ideas. Okay, so now let's do some listening exercises. Yeah. So we will listen to these people talking about their reading habits. Okay. What can you have to answer three questions? Yeah. Can you read this question aloud?
No.
Okay. Question number one. What kinds of reading material does he or she like? Number two. When does he or she like to read? When? Number three. Where? Yeah. What? When? Where? That's all. When does he or she
Okay.
like to read? Okay, now listen and answer. Mm-mm.
Listen and take notes to answer these questions about each speaker. Listen again if necessary.
Betty's song. There's nothing I like more than curling up with a good book. I like all kinds of literature, novels, general fiction, short stories. I also read a lot of books written by Japanese authors, translated into Chinese. My favorite author, though, is Chang Ailing. She is a very famous author from China. Her work has inspired women for many generations. I like to read whenever I have a bit of quiet, like early in the morning or during lunch hour, and at night when I'm lying in bed. I usually read in a small room next to my living room. It's like a small library with good natural sunlight. I really don't enjoy reading in coffee shops or other public places. I need a quiet space to read. For me, reading is a spiritual experience that gives me great personal satisfaction. Television and movies can't do that. I can't understand why anyone doesn't enjoy reading. I can't think of any better way to relax, to forget the pressure of each day.
Silvio.
Maybe she has never tried video game before. Do you
What?
agree? Maybe she has never tried video game before. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's said that she cannot find
I
better
think she's
way.
too old for video games.
Huh?
I think she's too old for video games.
She's maybe too old, but her hand-eye coordination doesn't get worse. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what kind of reading material does she like?
Literature,
Novel
curling
fiction.
around,
Yeah.
Japanese author in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Where?
Reading is a spirit to me.
Yeah. It gives me
She wants to
personal
read in a
sat.
quiet place.
Yeah. It gives her personal satisfaction when yeah, when she read. Yeah. It gives her personal satisfaction. Okay. That's right. Where? I
What?
really, where does she like to read?
In a quiet place?
I think that she likes reading when lying on her bed for sure. Yeah,
Well, that's a quiet place, right?
I don't know. How can I know whether her bedroom is quiet or noisy? Okay, now number two, and that's right. Okay,
Silvio Ferrante. I really like to keep up with the news.
Wait, I can hear. I can't hear now.
Hmm?
I can't hear him.
You can.
No, it's like too tiny, too small voice.
I don't know why. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Number 2.
So that's when
each day.
Silvio Ferrante. I really like to keep up with the news. I get the paper delivered on weekends, so that's when I enjoy reading it most. Pretty much from the first to the last page. During the week, I enjoy skimming through the newspaper in a cafe. But the weekend is the best time. There's nothing like lying in bed with the paper, a good cup of coffee, and some croissants or toast. Or, when the weather's nice, sitting in the garden and reading about what's going on in the world. And, well, I have to admit, one of my favorite places to read is in the, well, bathroom. I can spend a good half hour there reading the paper. Aside from newspapers, I really enjoy stopping at newsstands and spending about 5 or 10 minutes browsing through magazines. And of course, I also enjoy going to bookshops and checking out the latest novels, particularly historical novels. I just can't seem to read enough of those.
Melissa,
Okay. So
Yeah,
what kind of reading material does he or she like?
the Kim. He like to read news or novels in
What
bed
kind?
or in
What kind
bathroom.
of in bathroom?
Yeah,
How about a
or in
garden?
bed.
How about a garden?
Garden. I think I didn't heard or I'm deaf.
I didn't hear. No, I didn't hear.
Yeah. I know. I know.
Okay, so he likes reading in the garden too. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's one
and
of
in
his
bathroom
favorite.
too.
Yeah, and one of his favorite place to read is bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. When?
One in the weekend.
On the weekends. Yeah. On the weekend, not in. On
Yeah. I know.
the,
I know. I know. No. I
no,
know. I know.
no, that's my job. That's my job. Okay, that's right. Number 3.
White. I don't really consider myself to be a big reader because I don't actually read a lot of books. Most of the reading I do is either on the internet or in newspapers. I can't start my day without skimming through the newspaper during breakfast, checking out what's going on in local news or maybe what's going on in business. Mainly, I just look for the articles that look interesting, and I save them for later when I get back home from work. Then I like to curl up on the sofa with my newspaper and a good cup of tea. The truth is, I don't have a lot of time for reading books, and I don't have a lot of interest in reading them. Once in a while, I'll read one of the bestsellers or a good romance novel. But I spend a lot more time surfing the internet, checking out my favorite blogs. That's where I get my information from, and my entertainment. It works for me.
Okay. What kind of reading material does he like? Does she like?
Mm, romance novels
Mhm,
and newspapers.
mhm.
She likes to surfing
When?
around the internet.
What? What do you say?
She likes to surf around the internet.
Yes, surf the internet. Surf the internet, not surf around. Okay. Surf the internet. Okay, what else?
What? She like to curl in the sofa and skim through the newspapers.
Okay. Okay, so What else? What else does she like? So she also mentioned
Articles.
where she usually get information, right? So
Yeah.
she, yeah, where?
Internet.
Blog,
On the newspaper.
favorite blog, yeah, blog. Okay, that's what she said. Can you cannot hear her soft voice, her beautiful voice? Okay,
No.
now let's listen
She don't
again.
work.
Hmm?
Read. You want me
Okay,
to read?
no, I want you to, yeah,
Look at the screen.
look at the screen, please.
Listen and take notes to answer these questions about each speaker. Listen again if necessary.
Betty's song. There's nothing I like more than curling up with a good book. I like all kinds of literature, novels, general fiction, short stories. I also read a lot of books written by Japanese authors, translated into Chinese. My favorite author, though, is Chang Ailing. She is a very famous author from China. Her work has inspired women for many generations. I like to read whenever I have a bit of quiet time, like early in the morning or during lunch hour, and at night when I'm lying in bed. I usually read in a small room next to my living room. It's like a small library with good natural sunlight. I really don't enjoy reading in coffee shops or other public places. I need a quiet space to read. For me, reading is a spiritual experience that gives me great personal satisfaction. Television and movies can't do that. I can't understand why anyone doesn't enjoy reading. I can't think of any better way to relax, to forget the pressure of each day.
Silvio Ferrante. I really like to keep up with the news. I get the paper delivered on weekends, so that's when I enjoy reading it most. Pretty much from the first to the last page. During the week, I enjoy skimming through the newspaper in a cafe. But the weekend is the best time. There's nothing like lying in bed with the paper, a good cup of coffee, and some croissants or toast. Or, when the weather's nice, sitting in the garden and reading about what's going on in the world. And, well, I have to admit, one of my favorite places to read is in the, well, bathroom. I can spend a good half hour there reading the paper. Aside from newspapers, I really enjoy stopping at newsstands and spending about 5 or 10 minutes browsing through magazines. And of course, I also enjoy going to bookshops and checking out the latest novels, particularly historical novels. I just can't seem to read enough of those.
Melissa White. I don't really consider myself to be a big reader because I don't actually read a lot of books. Most of the reading I do is either on the internet or in newspapers. I can't start my day without skimming through the newspaper during breakfast, checking out what's going on in local news or maybe what's going on in business. Mainly, I just look for the articles that look interesting, and I save them for later when I get back home from work. Then I like to curl up on the sofa with my newspaper and a good cup of tea. The truth is, I don't have a lot of time for reading books, and I don't have a lot of interest in reading them. Once in a while, I'll read one of the bestsellers or a good romance novel. But I spend a lot more time surfing the internet, checking out my favorite blogs. That's where I get my information from and my entertainment. It works for me.
Okay. Is there any
Is
word?
there any word that you don't know?
Yeah, you know me too well.
Yeah, I think there's nothing.
Okay. Spiritual experience. Okay.
Yeah,
What does it mean?